coffee's getting cold on the nightstand beside the space where you used to lie. I'm tracing the outlines of shadows, watching the world just pass me by. I keep the window cracked just a little, hoping the wind might sound like your name. But the silence is heavy and bitter, and every morning feels so long. Like a house that's no longer home. I'm a ghost in these hallways, a heart in the rain, trying to find a way out of the pain. The stars are all dim and the fire's gone cold, holding on to a hand I no longer can hold. No, I never felt so alone. I saw you cold in the back of the closet. It still smells like the night we first met. It's funny how memories can keep you in a cycle of love and regret. I tried to call, but I stared at the numbers, knowing the voice on the end isn't mine. Now I'm just counting the seconds across this invisible line. 'Cause I've never felt so alone. Like a house that's no longer home. I'm a ghost in these hallways, a heart in the rain, trying to find a way out of the pain. The stars are all dim and the fire's gone cold, holding on to a hand I no longer can hold. Oh, I've never felt so alone. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief in the night, stealing the warmth from my shoulders and taking the last of the light. Was it easy for you to just let go while I'm still here, sinking like a stone? Trying to survive through the pain. The stars are all dim and the fire's gone cold. I'm letting go of the hand I no longer can hold. God, I've never felt so alone, so alone. Just the echo in me, in this empty sea. Never felt so alone. I'm staring at a screen that's gone to black, retracing every step, but I can't go back. The coffee's getting cold in your favorite cup, and I'm still waiting for the sun to wake me up. But the maps are all blank where your name used to be, just a hollowed out space where you lived inside me. Now I'm searching for a signal in a crowded room, but the silence is a rhythm that I can't outrun. You're a ghost on the radar, a star out of view. I'm lost in the coordinates of losing you. My heart is a compass that's spinning alone, searching for love with a location unknown. I check the old photos just to feel the sting of the promises we made and the vanished ring. I drove Silence is the only thing I've ever known. You're a ghost on the radar, a star out of view. I'm drowning in the coordinates of losing you. My heart is a compass and it's finally broke. Looking for a love that went up in smoke. Location unknown. Yeah, your location's unknown. Still checking the mail. Still calling your ghost. But you're the one place that I miss the most. I left the light on in the kitchen, half expecting you to walk right through. But the floorboards only creak with the weight of me, and the tea is getting cold, just like the truth. I still find your hairpins on the nightstand, and the scent of your perfume in the drapes. It's a haunting kind of comfort, darling. A memory I'm too terrified to erase. The silence is a sound I can't escape, a photograph trapped in a broken frame. I'm calling out, but the walls don't know your name. Now there's just silent echoes in an empty hall, watching every shadow start to fall. I'm reaching out for help. coffee's cold, the house is too quiet now. I'm still setting 2 plates, I don't know how to stop. The ghost of your laugh is etched into these walls, like a melody that won't fade, even after the curtain falls. I trace the outline of your side of the bed and replay every word that we never should have said. It's the silence that cuts the deepest, the kind that screams your name. Every shadow looks like you're walking back, but the mirror tells me nothing's the same. Oh, we're just two wounded hearts beating out of time, trying to find a rhythm in a love that's no longer mine. You're a scar I keep touching just to feel something real. While the world moves on, I'm still learning how to heal. Broken glass and heavy breath, we're falling apart, and the beautiful tragic wreckage of wounded hearts. I saw your car in the rain yesterday. For a second I thought you were coming my way, but the stranger behind the wheel didn't see the boy you once loved, or the ghost of who I used to be. We're just 2 names on a list of things we used to know, caught in the current of a river that won't let us go. They say time is a doctor, but I think time is a thief. It steals all the joy and just leaves us the grief. I give up my soul just to have back the ache. If it meant for 1 second your heart wouldn't break. We're just 2 wounded hearts beating out of time, trying to find a rhythm in a love that's no longer mine. You're a scar I keep touching just to feel something real. While the world moves on, I'm still learning how to heal. Broken glass and heavy breath, we're falling apart in the beautiful tragic wreckage of wounded hearts. Yeah, when it hurts, still bleeding through the memories. Wounded hearts, I'm still missing you. I'm still missing you. The curtains are heavy, but the light still bleeds through, turning every white wall into a shadow of you. I'm tracing the patterns on the ceiling at dawn, in a room that's still singing a song that is gone. There's a ghost in the kitchen where the coffee goes cold, and a story of us that's refusing to grow old. It's not that you're here, it's that you never quite left. A lingering pulse in the center of my chest. The air is too quiet, the silence too loud, like a winter sun hidden behind a permanent cloud. This is my haunted melancholia, a beautiful lake that I can't seem to cure. I'm living in the echoes of the person you were, searching for a love that was fragile and pure. Every heartbeat's a whisper, every breath is a sigh, in this house of glass where our memories lie. I'm drowning in the blue and I'm losing the light to the haunted melancholy of a It still smells like the rain and the end of it all. I put it on just to feel like I'm being held tight, but the fabric is thin and it doesn't feel right. You're a ghost I can't touch, a refrain I can't sing, the hollowed out sound of a broken gold ring. Oh, this is my haunted melancholia, a beautiful lake that I can't seem to cure. I'm living in the echoes of the person you were, searching for a love that was fragile and pure. Every heartbeat's a whisper, every breath is a sigh, in this house of glass where our memories lie. I'm drowning in the blue and I'm losing the light, to the haunted melancholy of another long night. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It's just carving out spaces for more of this grief. Is it love if it hurts like a knife in the soul? Is it life if I'm only a half, not a whole? I'm not waiting for you, I'm just stuck in the woods, addicted to the pain just because. Just because. Bass is thumping through the floorboards, but I can't seem to find the beat. I see your face is blood and nameless, and I'm the only one who's in retreat. Someone's laughing in the corner, holding a drink that's mostly ice. I'm just a shadow in the hallway, paying the same old lonely price. The glitter on the wall is mocking every smile I try to fake. I'm a million miles from here, and it's more than I can take. And I'm sitting at this party in a room that's loud and gold, but the air is thin and freezing, and the story's getting old. I'm surrounded by 1,000 lights, but I'm still in the dark, searching for the ghost of you to find a single spark. Yeah, I'm sitting at this party, but I've never felt so far to just stop and end the day. I saw someone who had your laughter. For a second I forgot to breathe. I almost called your name out loud before I saw the songs all sound like static, and the walls are closing in. It's a celebration of nothing. Where do I even begin? I'm wearing this, I'm fine like armor, but it's getting heavy now. to just stop. And in the day, they say just dance it off, just let the rhythm take the pain. But how do you dance in a desert when all you need is rain? The confetti's falling down like snow, but it doesn't melt away. It's just more pieces of a heart that didn't want to stay. To just stop. The music's fading, the lights are going dim, the drinks are gone. I'm just sitting here, still sitting at this party, waiting for you to come home. Calendar says it's a new year, 2026 is at the door. But I'm still pacing circles on this hardwood floor. I watch the sunlight dance through the dust on the shelf, talking to your ghost just to hear someone else. I've got the TV on low just to drown out the quiet. My heart's been a storm, now it's a cold silent ride. I close my eyes just to see where you've been and let the memory of us start to sink in again. I'm just living in these lonely daydreams where the sky is still blue and you're still mine. I'm stitching together these broken up seams, trying to buy us a little more time. In my head we're still dancing, we're still in the light before the forever turned into goodnight. Yeah, it's a beautiful world, or so it seems, in the middle of my lonely daydreams. Just like yours at the light down the street. For a second my heart skipped a frantic old beat. I almost pulled over, I almost reached out before the weight of the truth cleared away every doubt. You're not in that car, you're not coming home. I'm just a king on a hollowed out throne. So I slip back away to that place in my mind where the stars are aligned and the universe is kind. Still stitching together these tattered up seams just to pretend that we're doing fine. And my head was still dancing, was still in the light. I'm holding you close and I'm holding you tight. It's a fragile world and it's bursting at the seams, but I'm safe inside my lonely daydreams. Just a dream, only a dream. I'll wake up tomorrow and you'll still be gone, but for now, the dream goes on. Yeah, the dream goes on. It's a Monday morning in January 2020. The frost is thick upon the window pane. I'm trying to find a version of myself that isn't synonymous with your name. The digital clock is bleeding red across the floor, counting down the hours since you walked out the door. Every shadow in the corner looks a little like your ghost, haunting the parts of me that I love the most. And I'm drifting through the dark night of the soul, where the silence is a weight I can't control. The stars have all gone out, the moon has turned to stone. I never knew a heart could feel this much alone. Be my morning light, the sun that kept the winter at the bay. Now I'm navigating maps of all our old mistakes in a world that's turned a hollow shade of gray. I saw your picture on the screen, a ghost of better years, before the laughter drowned inside a sea of tears. Now I'm just a pilot flying blind into the storm, trying to remember how it felt to be warm. And I'm drifting through the dark night of the soul, where the silence is a weight I can't control. The stars have all gone out, the moon has turned to stone. I never knew a heart could feel this much alone. Isn't outside, it's deep within the bone. The silence is a way the soul. Is moving fast in 2026. New buildings rising, people chasing kicks. But I'm still sitting in this coffee shop chair, looking at the seat where you used to be there. My phone is buzzing with 1,000 alerts, but none of them can reach the place where it hurts. I'm staring at a screen that's turned into a blur, living in a past where we were who we were. They say get out more, they say see the sun, but they don't know the marathon I've run. I've walked 10,000 miles without moving my feet, through every old memory and every old street. I've got a library of things I should have said, archived and locked inside of my head. It's a crowded room, but I'm all alone in a mental house that I can't call home. Because in my headspace it's always raining, the clouds are heavy and the light is waning. I'm trapped in a loop of your favorite song, trying to figure out where we went wrong. I built a world out of what ifs and maybes, holding on tight to our Sundays and babies. The door is locked and I've lost the key. In my headspace it's just you and me. I've tried to clear the cache, tried to delete the files, but the distance between us is millions of miles. I'm an echo chamber of everything you left behind, searching for a piece I know I'll never find. Is it a sanctuary, or is it a cell? This beautiful, broken, internal it's always raining, the clouds are heavy and the light is waning. I'm trapped in a loop of your favorite song, still trying to prove that you weren't wrong. Built a world out of what ifs and maybes, crying over Sundays and babies. The door is locked and I've lost the key. In my headspace it's just you and me, just you and me. In the static, in the noise, I'm losing my voice. Still in my headspace, still in my head, wishing I could be anywhere else instead. I'm staring at the screen until the white light burns my eyes, waiting for a flicker, for a ghost of a surprise. Your name used to pop up like a match struck in the dark. Now it's just a desert where there used to be a spark. I check the time in your city, count the hours in between, but I'm lost in the static of the things we didn't mean. I'm sending out a heartbeat, but it's hitting empty space. I'm looking for a memory in a pixelated face. It's getting harder to remember how your voice sounds in the room when all I have is silence and this growing sense of doom. Caught in the hum of these distant signals, trying to find where the love went wrong. Just a frequency fading into the middle of a sky where we don't belong. Reaching for a hand that I can no longer feel. You said you were busy, but the silence says much more. It's a different kind of quiet than we ever had before. I see you online, but you're miles out of reach, like a message in a bottle washed up on a frozen beach. We used to talk for hours till the sun began to rise. Now I'm reading through the subtext of your digital goodbyes. Yeah, I'm sending out a heartbeat, but it's hidden empty space. And I'm looking for a memory in a pixelated face. It's getting harder to remember how your voice sounds in the room when all I have is silence and this heavy, hollow gloom. Caught in the hum of these distant signals, trying to find where the love went wrong. Just a freaky fading into the middle of a sky where we don't belong. Reaching for a hand that I can no longer feel in a world made of wires that don't make you real. Just a ghost in the static, a heart in the grace, and in distant signals that are drifting away. Maybe I'm just shouting at a star that's already dead, living in the echoes of the things you never said. Is there anyone out there? Can you hear me on the line? Or am I just a dial tone running out of time? Break the connection, let the screen go black, because I'm tired of waiting for a love that isn't coming back. Caught in the hum of these distant signals, trying to find where the love went wrong. Just a freaky fading into the middle of a sky where we don't belong. I'm reaching for a hand that I can no longer feel in a world made of wires that don't make you real. Just a ghost in the static, a heart in the grace, and in distant signal drifting away. Can you hear me? It's just static now, searching for a sign in the distant signals. I'm watching your shadow dance against the floor. I reach for your hand like I've done 1,000 times before. But the air feels heavy and the room feels wide, like there's a whole ocean trapped here inside. We're sitting so close that our shoulders could touch, but I've never felt a distance that hurt this much. We're breathing the same air, but speaking different tongues. The weight of the silence is filling up my lungs. I'm screaming your name, but there isn't a sound, just the ghost of a love that is no longer found. Between us are walls of glass, so thin I can see your heart, but I can't make it last. I'm pressing my palms against the cold to the version of us I'm still trying to hold. One touch and it all might shatter, but maybe the pieces are all that matter, locked in these walls of glass. I see my reflection in the space where you stand, a ghost of a person with an empty hand. You're looking right through me at something far away, while I'm searching for words that I'm too scared to say. Every smile you give me feels like a lie, a beautiful frame for a long lost goodbye. We're breathing the same air, we're speaking different tongues, and the weight of the silence is filling up my lungs. I'm screaming your name, but but there isn't a sound, just the ghost of a love that is no longer found. Between us are walls of glass, so thin I can see your heart, but I can't make it last. I'm pressing my palms against the cold to the version of us I'm still trying to hold. One touch and it all might shatter, but maybe the pieces are all that matter, locked in these walls of glass. I'd rather be cut by the shards of the truth than live in this prison of holding on to you. So throw a stone, make a sound, scream my name. Just don't let us flicker like a dying flame. Break the transparency, let the cold air in. I just wanna feel where I end and you begin. Between us are walls of glass, so thin I can see your heart, but I can't make it last. I'm pressing my palms against the cold to the version of us I'm still trying to hold. One touch and it all might shatter, but maybe the pieces are all that matter in these walls of glass. They're so clear, but I've never felt further than when you are near. Just walls of glass, nothing but walls of glass. I watch the city move in a blur of neon light. Everybody's chasing down the shadows of the night. I try to take a step to join the steady flow, but there's a pull beneath the surface that won't let me go. I'm standing in the center of a crowded moving street with the ghost of your hands wrapped around my tired feet. It's not a chain that anyone can see. It's not a cage that's locking up the key. It's just the gravity of everything we used to be. And now I'm held down by an invisible anchor, drowning in the middle of a calm and clear blue sea. You sailed away to find a different harbor, but you left the heavy part of you inside of me. I'm reaching for the surface, but I'm tethered to the floor by the memory of the way you don't love me anymore. Yeah, I'm sinking deeper, just a silent broken dancer, dragged under by my invisible anchor. I've tried to cut the rope, I've tried to find the blade to sever every promise and every plan we made. But how do you break a bond that's made of thin air? How do you leave a place when you're already not there? I see you on the horizon, catching every bit of wind, while I'm still back at the start, wondering where we end. It's not a wound that's ever going to bleed. It's just the ghost of the love I still need, and the weight of the words you never got to read. And I'm held down by an invisible anchor, of a calm and clear blue sea. You said away to find a different harbor, but you left the heavy part of you inside of me. I'm reaching for the surface, but I'm tethered to the floor by the secrets that you didn't want to keep. Left to hold, invisible and so damn cold. Used to hate the way you hummed off key. Now I give everything to hear that melody. The house is holding its breath, standing perfectly still like a conversation cut short against its will. The kettle doesn't whistle, the floorboards don't groan. I'm rediscovering the frequency of being alone. The clock on the metal is the only pulse left in a home that's been hollowed, of a heart that's been cleft. Oh, the weight of quiet rooms is crushing me down. I'm a king of nothing, wearing a hollow crown. Every corner is a memory, every shadow is a ghost. I'm drowning in the silence of the things I love the most. It's heavy, it's cold, it's so deep gloom. I can't find my breath under the weight of quiet rooms. Yeah, your side of the bed is a desert of sheets, where the ghost of your warmth and my loneliness meets. The dust is settling on the books you never read, like tiny gray ashes for the words we left unsaid. I turn on the radio just to mask the sound of my own heartbeat hitting the ground. They say silence is golden, but they've never been here, where the absence of you is the only thing clear. It's a roar in my ears, it's a scream in the hall. The louder I shout, the harder I fall. The weight of quiet rooms is crushing me down. I'm a king of nothing, wearing a hollow crown. Every corner is a memory, every shadow is a ghost. I'm drowning in the silence of the things I love the most. It's heavy, it's cold, it's so deep gloom. I can't find my breath under the weight of quiet rooms. Just a whisper, just a shadow. I'm still waiting for the door to swing open, but for now I'm just broken in the weight of these quiet, quiet rooms. Skyscrapers in the city never felt quite this tall. I'm standing at the corner, just waiting for the fall. The 2020 city's neon is blurring in the rain. A million people passing, but no one feels my pain. I'm just a face in a window, a ghost on the street, searching for a rhythm, but I can't find the beat. You were the gravity that kept me on the ground. Now I'm just a whisper in a world of breaking sound. I look up at the satellites hanging in the black, wondering if they see me or if they're looking back. You used to tell me I was the center of your view. Now I'm just a stranger who's forgotten by you. I'm tracing old messages on a cold glowing screen, a fragment of a memory, a part of a scene that you cut from the movie that you left on the floor. I'm a shadow of the person that I was before, and I'm feeling so small, I'm feeling insignificant, like a grain of sand in a desert that's indifferent. I'm a flickering candle in a hurricane wind, losing every battle before I even begin. The world is so wide and the sky is so deep, and I'm just a secret that you didn't want to keep. Yeah, I'm feeling small and insignificant. They say the universe is expanding every day, moving all the things we love further away. If I disappear tonight, would the stars even blink? Would the water in the glass even start to sink? You made me feel giant, you made me feel brave. Now I'm just a ripple on a bottomless wave. Yeah, I'm feeling so small, I'm feeling insignificant, like a grain of sand in a desert that's indifferent. I'm a flickering candle in a hurricane wind, losing every battle before I even begin. The world is so wide and the sky is so deep, and I'm just a secret that you didn't want to keep. God, feeling small and insignificant, just a speck in the distance, a dot on the map, falling through the cracks, and you don't even look back. No, you don't even look back. The silence in this hallway is a heavy kind of blue. I'm still tripping over shadows that look exactly like you. The 22 seats winter is biting through the glass, watching every promise turn to ghosts in the grass. I kept your favorite record on the shelf by the door, but I can't bear the music, not anymore. It's a desolate whisper in the middle of the night, the way my heart keeps reaching for a flicker of light. I'm a map with no city, a clock with no hands, building fragile castles on these shifting sands. Oh, listen to my lonely laments, the echoes of a love that was never quite spent. I'm drowning in the almost and the could happens, while the world keeps turning and the cold air wins. It's a hollow kind of heavy, a secret that I whisper to the dark, a tiny little flame trying to find its spark. I see you in the static of a pale blue screen, a digital phantom of the life that we've seen. I'm tracing the outlines where your fingers used to be, but the space beside me is a vast open sea. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, carving deeper canyons for this relentless grief. Is it love if it leaves you like a bird with broken wings? Is it life if the silence is the only thing that sings? Guitar, listen to my lonely laments, the echoes of the land of the vibes. I'm drowning in the almost and the could have beens, while the world keeps turning and the cold air wins. It's a hollow kind of heavy, a beautiful lake. How many more breaths do I have to take in this gallery of memories? The only thing that's true is the lonely lament of losing you. Lonely lament, just a sorrowful echo in the hall.